How you doing?
Hey campers, George here, not in the man cave. We be camping. Whitewater State Park, southeast Minnesota. Been here before. Came with the usual suspects. Middle of winter, no leaves. It looks so different now. Sure, I'll get to show you. Let's check it out. So like I said, we're out camping. The plan is 2 nights out here. I had booked 3 camp trips for summer. This is the 3rd one. I had to cancel the other 2, which about sums up summer for me. I nearly cancelled this one because I'm not doing well. A cough, cold. Had this now for a couple of days. Saw the doctor, gave me some medication for it. Obviously, with all my other medications, they have to be careful what they give me, so that limits that. And he said it's going to take a couple of days before you'll start feeling any better. Other than that, things are going well. I got here about 45 minutes ago, just as a rain shower came through. And yep, we're here with the camper. So I came out here about 45 minutes ago. As I arrived, we had a rain shower come through. No big deal. Set up the camper, got that all set. It's a good fly fishing spot. Whitewater River flows right through here. I think this is the middle branch. I'm not sure. If you saw the last fishing trip I went on with Lee and Josh and Ricky, we spent, I think, 3 days here. Different camp spot. There was no green. It was still brown. It was early spring. A good camp in the same area. As you can see, it's totally different now. Anyway, I planned this trip just to come out and spend a couple of days out here and fish and trudge and, do the camping things. Josh texted me yesterday and he said, I'm working this week, but I want to run up after work and maybe we can go fish for an hour or 2 in the evening. So he said he's going to run up here, and then Lee texted me this morning and said, you left yet? I said, I'm about to. And he said, going to come up this afternoon and let's go fish for a couple of hours. So hopefully Josh and Lee will be here. We'll go fish. Hence, fixing up my fishing outfit. I've talked about this one before, but I'll just go through it with you again. It's this is a 9-foot 2-piece sage 5-weight 3.5 ounce fly fishing rod. I have a Galvin reel on it, and I have a couple of reels. I'm using floating on this one because we're in a river. It's not going to be deep. Don't need to be casting very far. It's more flip out and just almost like nymphing, stripping a little bit. A lot of brown and rainbow trout here. So we've had pretty good luck here. I've never been skunked coming out here. So I'm setting this guy up. And if you want to know what the whole 5-weight is, all the actions and the sizes of the reels and the rods need to match, all because of the line you are casting. The weight of the line and the strength of the line determines your rod and reel. The reel not so much. You just want to make sure that you can get all your line on there, not too bulky. You don't want tangling and things like that. So a 5-weight is kind of a middle number. Good for streams, and it'll work just fine on flat water, in a lake, that sort of thing. A good all-round rod. This is the Sage DS2 590. This outfit right here, 25 years ago, 25 years ago, cost me $1,000. It's still the best outfit I have and my go-to outfit. I've been through a lot of others. This is still here. Best money I've ever spent was that $1,000. I've fished in the ocean with this, the beach from the shore, in the waves, for years in San Diego with it. It's when I originally bought it. And since then, I've fished about everything and caught just about everything on it. If you're looking for a good all-round rod, a number 5 to about a number 7 is good all-round. As soon as you start going for sturgeon, big fish, really big fish, lake trout, that sort of thing, too small, you're going up to a 10, 11 weight rod. Totally different story. For me, it's good balance, well balanced. You see that? Right where my hand goes, the rod sits perfect. Doesn't tip or lift. See that? Because the reel, the line, and the rod are all matched. 5-weight line, 5-weight rod. Now you get different kinds of line. You get floating, weight forward, floating, sinking, shooting heads. Shooting heads have a lot more weight in the actual fly line in the front, which allows you to get it out there fast. The problem with a shooting head, it's heavy line and it sinks quickly. It'll get your fly down deeper and it'll get it out further. I use that in when I go to the beach in San Diego, when I go visit the girls, or if I'm on a big lake, then I would use it. You can get it really far out there. Then you got your fly choices. You hear all these guys talking about matching the hatch. It's true for dry flies and nymphing. You obviously want to offer to the fish what's out there in whatever time it is during the season. And when they say matching the hatch, those little nymphs or larvas that come up from the bottom of the rivers and they get to the top and they hatch into a mayfly or something like that, all have a specific look and size to them. So your flies are designed to match that. You can see these guys. These are mainly copper johns. I use copper johns a lot. Different sizes for nymphing. You bounce it along the bottom of the riverbed. If you're at the right time of the season, the fish will go for it. Then you have woolly buggers, streamers, things that look like spiders, poppers, like a on top water popper, dry flies that imitate the actual flying insects. It's all different kinds. Most of the time that I fish, I use a woolly bugger or a streamer. In a place like this, I'll probably use a dropper, 2 flies. I'll put a little copper john at the end of my leader, and then at the top I'll have a piece coming off like a Y, and I'll put a streamer or a woolly bugger or something like that on it, and fish both. So you're fishing on the bottom and in the middle, giving yourself a better chance of catching something. There's a lot to it. I'm self-taught. I just learned as I went. I read a lot back then, and went to a fly shop and talked to the guys there. They took me out, they set me up with the right stuff and everything, because, I did that whole thing. I'll go to Walmart and buy a fly rod. A complete outfit. Worst decision and worst $40 I ever spent. So that's when I decided to look into more, read up more, and then I went to a fly shop and they set me up. Initially, it can be expensive. These days, to get an outfit like this, Sage is probably the top name in fly fishing equipment. You're going to pay a lot of money for their stuff. To be honest, this was 25 years ago. It's still my best rod with the best action, and it still works great. But you can go to Cabela's and get one that'll be pretty close to this for about $250. and they work just as well. So, not sure what to get if you fish on a lake and in streams, a 5-weight. Pretty good. If you like to fish streams early in spring, during the hatch and that sort of thing, you might want to think about a 3-weight. It's a very light rod. You're nymphing with it. I have a 3-weight, 10-foot Euro nymphing rod. But you're not trying to cast far. It's not a casting rod. You're flicking the line out. And then you just let it drop. And you just let it drift with the flow of the water. You know, it drops down to the bottom and bounces along the bottom, the little nymphs. And that's what the fish are looking for. And those rods are so sensitive, you can feel it going tick, 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 tick along the bottom. And one of those ticks is going to be a little bit harder than normal. That's a fish. So you tick, 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 go. Great way to fish. It's a fun way to fish. Species of fish, like I said, name one. I've caught it. Bass, trout, crappie, sunfish, bullheads, catfish, whitefish, carp. You can catch anything on a fly rod. People get focused on it's for trout fishing only. No, I use mine all year. I just change the size or the type of fly I'm using. There you go. Enough about that. I'm setting this up, hopefully to get it ready, so that when whoever gets here first we're going fishing with, I just want to be set up. Just needed to get away. I don't feel good. I have this chest congestion and cough and just can't get rid of it. And I wasn't going to cancel another trip. Probably running out of time now to go summer things. It's going to be fall soon. You can see the leaves on the trees are starting to change. Getting a bit of browns and yellows and the greens there. You know, in a month or two, they're all going to be on the ground. And then we got snow and ice. Ice fishing season. I'd like to go out camping at least once more before then. Figured if I don't go to this one, I won't go at all. So here I am. Mary's not impressed. Didn't bring her along because it's a fairly long drive and she doesn't like the drives anyway. Once you get there, she's fine, but she's not a big fan of driving. A little bit more time with her driving and I'll have her out camping with me. Look who just arrived.
You never know. You never know who's going to be in this county.
So we're going to get ready real quick. He's going to set up.
Got my tickle stick ready to go here.
What is that? Is that 9 foot 10?
9 foot tickle stick.
Oh, 9 foot. Yeah, same as mine. Man. So we're going to, the ranger told us about 2 places. We're going to go check them out. So he's just going to get set up and then we'll be going. So we're down by the road here, but you can see the creek, the river. This is the middle branch of the Whitewater. It's crystal clear, crystal clear. And they say going up that way is the way to go. So Lee's just putting his stuff together, then we'll get at it. Try and get some GoPro stuff if we catch anything. I'll update as we go. Lee got bored fishing, so he started looking at plants.
I was over here not catching fish, and I noticed this jewelweed right here, which is a really interesting seed capsule. Here, let me show you. Oh, shit. Okay, see this? It's a little seed pod.
Right.
If you touch it, now watch, it's going to go quick, so it's going to explode. Watch. Oh, of course, usually it jumps out of your hands.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Let me see if there's another one here somewhere.
What is it called?
The jewel weed.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, eventually all these flowers would become exploding seed pods. But,
oh, okay.
Like, they don't really explode till they get kind of fat like this. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you'll find these in right along the rivers and lakes and stuff. Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a little one too. You'll see. There's even in the darker areas you can see some swimming around there. They're in there.
See there, right where that leaf is?
Yeah, look in the deeper section out further. It's harder to see them, but there's a bunch right in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Lee couldn't catch him, so he asked me to come there and catch him.
Yeah, I didn't catch any of those. I saved them for you.
There's a bunch of little bugs flying. We have us a fighter. Ooh. Lee. Oh God. My thing's stuck. You have to bring him in. Not the way I want to do this. Come on. It's a nice rainbow. Let's see if we can get him. My net is stuck. Look at that. All right, you're okay. Let me get it out of your mouth. So we moved further up. Lee had a lot of bites, but they were just like bumping it on the top. I caught mine on my streamer, the lower fly, which was interesting because everything was going for the top. And of course, had a problem with my net. So we moved up further up towards where the park is. There's another bridge here. This is going off. I'm going to try and fish here. Lee has gone further up that way. So let's give it a try. We've got some daylight left. Lee changing flies. It is pretty out here. Nice evening. Very nice evening. Very cool. He caught a nice little brown. Just gonna let it go in the water, filming it with the GoPro.
Dry fly, little brown trout. Let's release him.
Morning, campers. Chilly this morning. Well, kind of. So as you saw, Lee and I fished last night. We fished until about 8 o'clock, and then it was too dark. We couldn't see our flies or anything like that. So we came back. Lee had to get going. He had to work in the morning, so he had an hour and a half drive back home. So he hit the road. A lot of bites, but not catching. I caught that one rainbow, and Lee caught a little brown. But beautiful down there, really nice, so different. That's why I came to Minnesota, the 4 seasons. It looks so different every time you come here. I'll put links in the description below to the videos that we did on that. In fact, I think Lee's in all of them. Didn't hear anything from Josh, but there's no signal at all out here anywhere. The only place you can get the signal is if you go down to the ranger office. You can get a signal there. So I don't know if Josh tried to get hold of us, if he was actually here. Unfortunate. I'm going to go and explore a little bit down there and fish down there. I think there's, the ranger said there's another place down there you can park and just walk over and fish. He said he fishes that area a lot. But while we're down there, I'll see if I have any messages. I'm going to stay here one more day. One thing I do need to do is I need some stuff for the trailer. I forgot dishwasher and a couple of other things. So St. Charles, if you remember, Keith and I just went on that treasure hunt down here. It's like 15 miles away. That's the closest town here. I think I'm going to go down there and pick up some groceries and a dishwasher. Also need some more fresh water. I'm not a big fan of the water around here. There's nothing wrong with it. I just prefer bottled water for making things like coffee and things. Cooking that I'm not too worried about. But this doesn't have water hookup, so I didn't realize that, so I didn't bring enough water. I do have water in my tank, but I don't want to run out. So I'm going to go down there and get that. We'll go for a drive down there, and then come back and fish and explore and just generally do campy things. The weather today, overcast, cooler, apparently no rain, allegedly. So, let me finish up my coffee, make myself some breakfast, clean up, and then we'll head on down, get on with the day. Cheers. So this is where we are. Just stopped in to pick up a map of the area. And yeah, free Wi-Fi. And yes, don't forget, we're in Minnesota after all. Well, back from town, picked up what I needed. I thought I'd go over to the antique store there where we saw all those knives, but they closed today. What do? We go walkabout. I've got my fishing rod with me. The ranger said to me, should be able to fish her, no problem. He's never been fishing with me before. It's always a problem. Let's go see what we see. So this is where we are, allegedly somewhere here. We're over here, I think. Let's see what happens. We'll just follow this, right? Huh, never seen that before. Pretty cool. So if you're not catching any fish, in fact you're not even seeing any fish, you just enjoy the moment, right? You beat this? Beautiful, isn't it? And I just saw a trout in the water. Here he is. See him down there? He looked hungry to you? Huh. There's a bunch of them. Right above there. Maybe it's time to fish. Wow. What's a bunch in there? Big, small, and in between. They were going for the dry flies. Every one I put in front of them, they would go up, bump it, and come back down. I ran out of flies to try. They were rising to him. One even took a go and missed. Huh. Oh well, what do you do? Was fun, was exciting. It's time for a nap. So apparently I couldn't nap. So I brought my box of tricks so that I could work on knives if I felt like it. I brought 3 knives with me, actually 4. And one of them was this guy. You see this? It's a camper style utility knife. I bought it for $8 in St. Charles the other day with Keith. Just saw a comment on it. This is actually a Cutmaster from Utica. As you know, Cutmaster used to be Utica Knife Company. See it here. And I saw a comment on that video, and they actually said that this is a military issue. Utility knife from Cutmaster. Did not know that. I'll find out more about it, and I'll put the info up here for you. Thought that was interesting. It's a nice little knife, just needs to be cleaned up. It's not in bad shape at all. I love this style, the old style can openers and that sort of thing. Blade, got a couple of nicks in it, have to clean that up, and it just needs a good shine. Bone handle, $8. Wow. So I brought this along because I thought I might want to clean it up. The other ones I brought were these 2, which I can't remember. I want to say male calls. Certainly one of them is a male call. Unfortunately, I can't remember which one. But these 2 here, see them? Huge. One has that really huge, you can see it there compared to that one. Huge blade on it. And this is actually a Klein & Sons Chicago. See that? And I want to say this was used in roofing, flooring, that sort of thing. Cutting linoleum, stuff like that. It's a beast. I love that blade though, it's huge. And same thing again, it just needs to be cleaned up. You can see I can open and close it. It actually does have a lock on it. Don't know if you can see that. That probably needs to be cleaned up, adjusted. It looks like it's actually rusted to the liner. But pretty cool. And I have this guy, which is basically the same thing, except my battery is dying. Just got to notice. The blade's a lot smaller. Yeah, you can see them together. See that? It's a beast. Not so much. I don't think it's been worn down. And this one, it's a Camelus, and it has a huge number 1 on the back. So I'll get the info and I'll put it up here for you. You know me and Camelus. You know what I mean. I like this knife. The unusual thing is if you look at the handles here, okay, look how it curves up here. This kind of stays straight, so you got that curve up. And what that does is this bulge here gives you that much power when you put it in, when you actually use it, because it presses against your hand and you can get some good power out of it. They're both like that. See that? They both come up on top. You normally see it on the bottom. There you go. So I thought I might clean these 2 up, but I'm just looking now. I'm going to need to probably dip this one, and I didn't bring any dip. So I'm not going to work on these guys. Planned very well. I just threw a bunch of stuff in there. I think I might just start on this guy. And a while ago I made this sheath. You see this sheath here? Can you see it? It has that unusual, I don't know what you call it, the button on it. And you just press in. It's a kind of a traditional style, and I thought this would go nicely in it. Just like that. Works pretty well. It's actually a pretty good fit. And this is a nice knife. I think I'm just going to start cleaning it up. I doubt if I'll be able to finish. But I just want to sit outside. It's really nice out here. It's kind of windy to be fly fishing. The wind really picked up, so I'm hoping this evening the wind will die down and maybe go fish that same place that Lee and I fished yesterday evening. Go back up there and try some different flies. See what happens. Do some sandpapering on this guy. So I'll show it to you again so you can see it there. Very nice. Very nice knife. So I'm just going to start on the blades here. Clean them up as much as possible. The well, clean inside the well. It's got a nice big well, so you know people are going to see it. You need to make it clean. It has the brass liners. Very nice. I think it's a military spec, so they all look the same. Sandpaper with me. Trying to be a Boy Scout. Give me something to do. Like I said, it's pretty nice out. It's kind of cool. Had to put a pullover on. Don't want to get any sicker. 300. Right here. Foam back. Start giving it a rub down and work all the way down to 10,000. And I even brought a support. Always support the tool. Oh, I need to get that. That's 10,000. Just blew away. Got it back. You don't want to put any pressure onto the bolster. Well, then you have to. And just get all that really bad rust off. So I'll just work on all the tools and then we'll go to the next level. Got a little bee here looking for something. Go away, buddy. It's like having Mary. Wow. It's not sharp at all. In fact, that blade is pretty bad condition. Just keep at it. And here we are. You can see it there. It's at 2,000. looking pretty good. So now we're going to go even higher, and then I brought mothers. Ha! Thought I'd left it behind. So I'm going to go to 10,000 now. And there you can see 10,000. Let's do the other side and the rest of the tools. Wow. This guy must be related to Mary, right? Anywho, here we are here. And that, let me get some sun on it so you can see it. My phone is dying. So there you can see it, 10,000, nice and shiny. I didn't bring my sharpening system, so I'm going to do mothers on it, and that's as far as we can go. I'll sharpen it when I get back, and I'll show you the end result, hopefully. Ha! So here we go with some mothers, which will smoothen out everything. Does a nice job, and it doesn't take much to do it either. That's the best thing about mothers, because by the time I'm at this stage of it, my arms are getting tired. So there you are. Look at that. All new again. Works for me. Just needs to be sharpened, oiled. Wait, I'll oil it and sharpen them when I get back. And of course, got a nice little pack. He's back again. Wow. And there you go. Okay, back in the man cave. Here is the blade, and if you look, there's a huge nick right there, big dent. We've got to get rid of that and then sharpen it. So we have the system here. We're going to have to get rid of all that steel to get rid of that dip and then sharpen it. We'll start with 320 to get rid of that. It's kind of heavy. I'm going to mark my blade and then we'll try and get rid of it. Whew. Hopefully you can see this. That's what we got to get rid of. It's quite a dent. I've got rid of about, I'm going to say half of it. Remember, we still got to do the other side. So I'm going to flip it over, do the other side, and hopefully that'll reduce just how much steel we're taking. You don't want to do it all on one side. Flip it over again and look at the other side. it's gone, but I want to get an even edge here so that it looks the same as the other side. And then we'll go to 800. Okay, we got a nice consistent edge both sides with 800. Didn't take much. You're basically just cleaning up. Now I'm going to strop and let's give it a try. Here goes nothing. Oof. There we go. And we got rid of the that divot there, and we didn't damage the blade too much. Let me just wipe it off, and we're good to go. Got to put some oil on. Oh yeah, that improved it quickly. Nervous, I just sharpened this thing. By the way, you got to be careful of these ends here on these can openers. They're kind of sharp. This does have a half stop on it, I believe. They're kind of sharp, so got to be careful with these. So we got some snap there, a little bit more work and we'll be good. Back to the original video. Oh, I was going to tell you about this. I made some, well, one of the members on the channel said he had bought 2 black cats. This guy from Mercator, beautiful knife. These are really nice knives to carry. Nice size. They make a great work knife, everyday carry. This one, 55K black cat. Now they come in different versions, and I did not know that. Some don't have the bail, which I thought was interesting. And this bee is certainly persistent. Anywho, he said he had bought 2 of these, and he wanted to know if I could make some slips for him. Here they are. I just used mine as a way to measure. Here's the other one. Still nice and tight. Pretty cool. I did put this hole in it because some people like to put a little thingy like this on there to pull it out of their pocket. So that's an option. You don't have to you don't really need it. Now they are tight when you first put them in, just like any knife. After a while they'll become loose enough that you can just squeeze and they'll drop out. Just over time the leather will stretch, but you can pull it out. So there you go. Played with knives. Always a good thing. Why did I bring this guy? I wonder. It does. Look at that. Fits in the barrel sheath. Little big, because I can feel it moving in there. Is it a big deal? No. Got the buffalo snap on it. I made these 2 a while ago. It's evolved from this. This was one of the first ones I made. So there you are. These, a sheath for this is a test. It has to be long and very wide and tight. You don't want the knife moving in it. So they're kind of hard to make them. They're custom basically. So it needs a bail. Also the blade is not lining up. Don't want to look at them anymore because I'll end up working on them. I got to set up my fly rod for this evening. And the clouds are gathering. Maybe night. Just the wind's got to stop. So I'm going to do that now. Won't I just... All right, let's go fish. Well, let's give it a try again. If anything, I am persistent. I'm back where we were last night with Lee. I did catch one here last night. I'm going to try again, see what happens. Can't hurt. Let's go fish. Look at them all. Nothing wants to take anything. Hundreds of them. So I just got back from fishing. As you saw, no fish were harmed. And this guy was here to greet me. Not a worry in the world. Wow. Well, I had dinner, some pasta, and cleaned up, did the dishes, did the chores. It's a nice evening. I'm just going to take a casual walk. After dinner, get the food to settle. So let's see what we see. This is one loop of one of the campsites. It's nice they have pull-throughs. Makes life a lot easier. Fires are going. Don't look like we're going to get any rain. Of course I didn't buy any wood because I thought it would rain. What do you do? These flowers are everywhere. I don't even know what they're called. Maybe I should text Lee. He'll know.
You can see this campsite's pretty big. It goes all the way down there. That road there is the main road through the whole camp. Look at this stuff. It's like a creeper. It's everywhere. Look how it's creeping over the other stuff. And these are bathrooms, showers, that sort of thing. Very nice, very clean. They do a good job here. It's a popular, very popular site. Across the road here is the ranger station. I'm just going to walk across there. There is no cell signal here. We're in a valley. And there is nothing. But they have Wi-Fi there, so you can use that. One thing about this state park is they brag about no bugs. Well, very little bugs. And let me tell you, in Minnesota, that's saying something. Oh, Lord. Apparently, it's because Whitewater's the river is cold all year, so you don't get as many bugs. Thought that was interesting. There's the ranger site, the welcome center, check-in, all that good stuff. Huh. Look what I found. They got all the labels. This is a place that they have with just about everything that grows around here in here. And they've you can identify them. Now I want to know what these are. Those yellow flowers. I don't see any here, so they obviously are not native. Oh no, might be wrong. Look right here. Huh. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh look, there's a bunch of them. I'm going to sit on these benches and check my messages. Morning, campers. Chilly this morning. The heater came on in the camper. That's how cold it got. Wasn't expecting that. Anywho, we're all packed up. I just got a hookup and then we're heading home. A good camp trip. Being sick didn't really help, but did okay. Fishing could have been better, but you know, it's just nice being out there by the river. It's so pretty out there. It's quiet. That's why I fish. Well, it's good to have Lee stop by, go fish with him. I always enjoy hanging out with him. He's a funny guy. He's really a good time to be with. The camper, getting used to it, figuring things out. Everything works, the AC and the heater, because they both ran this trip. Had to figure them out. A couple of other things, made a list of stuff that I need. Still working on that, got to get that figured out. The biggest problem I have is figuring out a catio for Mary. Well, it's good, getting used to it. I like this. I can't believe how quickly the setup and takedown is using a camper. You know, you just plug in, switch everything on, and you're ready to go. It's, 15, 20 minutes in and out. Took me longer to do that with a tent. And this is more comfy. Got to figure out my meals and learning to cook in there. That was the one thing I found out. The fan above the stove which is meant to vent when you're cooking, is connected wrong. It's actually blowing down instead of pulling everything out. So every time I cooked, the smoke alarm went off. Now, I'm a bad cook, but I don't burn my food. Couldn't figure it out, and then I realized that it wasn't sucking everything out, it was blowing it into the camper. But got to get that figured out. I'll have to get on to Camping World and see what they think about it, how to fix it. I'm probably going to have to take it to them. I think it was a new stove and everything put in just before I bought it. And I think they hooked it up wrong. What do you do? Other than that, everything else worked fine. Really liking this idea. Just got to get Mary to come with. Then we'll... Anyhow, there you are, all done. And heading home. You all be safe out there. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back. Got some stuff to do. A lot of projects. Summer's coming to a close. It's going to be pretty out there. Be nice to take some walks. Going to have the fall colors and everything. That's always nice to see. And then winter. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. We'll see you again soon.